As for the next toy, he's in pretty rough shape, but it was only $2, and he is still acceptable enough at that price point. He is missing the fingers on one of his hands, but it is from a show that I did like when I was younger. It is a toy from Ultimate Muscle. It's a older series that's been around since, I want to say, the 80s. There was even an NES game that was released that was part of this series, but it didn't really exist in... Well, it did exist in North America as well. They had these smaller Ultimate Muscle toys that were like about this big, that were all just skin tone, and I have no interest in collecting any of those, but I do like the larger action figures that they released for the second series in the early 2000s, and that's what this guy is from. But like I said, he's missing the fingers on his right hand, so that kind of sucks, but at least I can still get him into some decent poses. The next toy, I knew immediately what this was. Like, I knew what it was from, but I wasn't too certain what the character's name is. I'm still forgetting at this point, even though I know I looked it up. It is a toy from Saint Seiya, or for those of you that might have watched it here in North America, it was known as Knights of the Zodiac. I don't know which character this is exactly, but it was just surprising to see it in such good condition. It had all of his parts, and that is an amazing feat in and of itself, because there are a lot of individual pieces that go to this figure. He comes with his full set of gold armor, and he came with this stand and a seahorse as well. I just put them in these little bags just to contain all the pieces. But this is the guy here. He's made of plastic and metal, has a lot of articulation, and all of his armor, except for the smaller pieces, is made out of metal, so that was just crazy. This one is from the late 80s. It's from like 1988, and it was just surprising to see this, and it was just $10. I got most of the toys that I'm showing you guys in this video from one booth, and they operate a store in Oshawa, I believe. It was a large selection of toys, all from a bunch of different series and in various conditions, but the good thing about it is that the price was reflected in the condition as well. So if something was not in good condition, they were not charging an arm and a leg for it. And I think I found their card here. Yeah, it's called Comic Alley Toys, and it is at 9 Bond Street West in Oshawa. Again, Comic Alley Toys, 9 Bond Street West in Oshawa. Moving on from their toys, but I will get back to them later because I do have a couple more items to share that I got from them. I found some of these World of Nintendo Microland sets. Both of these are from Super Mario Bros. U. They had them priced at $8 each. They had a bunch of stuff on their table at this booth, and it was 2 for $15 for a bunch of them. So I saw these, grabbed them. I know that they had them on sale at Walmart for about $8, and I missed out on a bunch of them. So I've been trying to track down a bunch of these Micro Land sets for both Mario and Zelda, but I'm not having much luck. I found some of the Microland figure sets at a Walmart for just $3, but they were all of figure sets that I have already, so there was no real reason to get them. The next thing I want to show you guys is this Blu-ray for Torchwood. It's not new. I've had this in my collection for a couple years now, but the reason why I'm showing it to you guys is because I got it signed by John Barrowman. He signed it right there on the inner cover, and I even went to his Q&A session, and it was just ridiculous. Just Just look at his Instagram for the end of August, early September, and you'll see some of the shenanigans that happened there. It was just too much to go through. It was insane. I'm not really one to pay a lot of money for autographs and go and get a bunch of autographs, but I did get a couple. The John Barrowman autograph costs $50, which is a little steep. I also went to see the cast of Ruby. It is a cartoon that's produced by Rooster Teeth. The cast of Ruby was there, at least I believe the 4 girls from Ruby. And not that I'm the biggest fan of Ruby or that I like Ruby all that much. I've only ever seen a couple episodes of it. But I wanted to go see the voice actors because they are present in a lot of their content. And I was more interested in seeing them for their other content rather than Ruby. But I did grab this picture that they had there. They had a selection of different pictures that you can have them signed, and I had it signed by Barbara and Lindsay, so it's something there. And just on the other side there, I have my older John Barrowman autograph that I got like 5 or 6 years ago. So the next 2 items that I got them out of a bin. These ones were also 2 for $15. They are toys from Space Channel 5. I got the figure for Ulala and for Evola, not too certain how to say her name. I saw that these are made by Palisades, which also made Resident Evil toys around the same time, and I had no idea that they even made Space Channel 5 toys. I was immediately gravitating towards them and had to buy them. Next thing is this Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Scouter. I don't quite know why I did end up buying this. They had a couple of versions of this, and I've been seeing these around for many years now. It's just a replica of the Scouter that they have in the show, and you wear it over your ear, and there's this like eyepiece. But this one here is the model that has sounds. There's one model where it's just a chunk of plastic, but this one has built-in sound feature as well. And it came with some cards that have their hidden power levels on there as well. A lot of the things that I got were $15 or less, but the thing is, at some booths I bought a bunch of stuff, so I did end up spending a decent amount of money. Next toy I got from the Comic Alley Toys booth is one of the Constructicons. I'm not sure which one this is, but this makes the 4th Constructicon that I've purchased fairly recently, and I'm still looking for 2 more.